So here we have the Ford C-Max on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you can see we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with those 3 individually folding rear seats. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through the controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the Rev Counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges, and then above that, the total miles of this car, which are 30,783. You can change the information displayed above that for various different bits of trip computer information, so you can have all of these bits of information individually, or you can have a digital readout for the speedometer, or the piece of information we started on, which is those 4 bits of trip computer information all displayed at the same time. To do that, you use these buttons just here. On the right hand side, we have stereo controls and phone controls, including voice activation for the phone.
Please say a command.
So you'd follow those instructions to dial anyone in your contacts list, for example. And then once you've done that, obviously it's hands-free, you can make your conversations via Bluetooth. That is, of course, once you've paired up your phone, and that is done using the buttons just here and the screen directly in front of it. So firstly, when it comes to music, you can see we've got the radio up there at the moment. We have DAB radio. This car has also got FM and AM as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. Just press the media button on the main stereo unit, and you can see we have USB inputs. We've got auxiliary input and Bluetooth audio as well. So once you pair your phone, not only will you be able to make and receive phone calls, you'll also be able to listen to your music wirelessly. Backing out to the stereo itself, we've got the CD player just there, and the buttons I was using a moment ago to pair the phone and to access your music are just there. Beneath that, we have the air conditioning. So on the left, you can determine the fan speed. On the right, the temperature. In the middle, the direction that you'd like the air to be distributed in. When you're happy with those settings, that button turns the air conditioning on and of course off again. You've also got a proper heated front screen as well as the heated rear screen just there. Down the bottom, that button turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. That button will turn that system off or back on again. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox and a 12-volt charging socket, so you can charge a phone or a satellite navigation just there. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.